We have a special thing to share here for First Chapter Fridays. Sometimes it's just like an extended book talk, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the anthology short story books are great to share with your struggling readers. They just don't have the stamina to get through the longer page lengths, so if you get like an anthology of short stories, those are great. And a lot of times scary stories are perfect for that. So we have the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. When I was a kid, the covers looked like this, and man, they were so creepy. I cannot believe I checked these out from the library when I was like in first and second grade, and we just like devoured these books, where now there's a little bit more of an age restriction. What makes these great is they are very short, punchy, scary stories. Some of them are funny. You can certainly highlight them for First Chapter Friday. You might want to bring them out during Halloween time. What I like to do at the beginning of the year, though, because I know these are always a pretty popular draw, I take my students on a tour of the school library, and I like to highlight that these books and some other scary stories are actually shelved in the nonfiction section under folk tales. And this is something that, like, when you think about it, makes sense, because they are stories that have been passed down from generation to generation, told orally, which is, in essence, what a folk tale is. It would make sense if you actually had it as part of the scary story collection. A lot of kids who struggle with executive functioning might go to the scary stories section expecting to see it and just assume that it's checked out, and then never actually voice that question, because they might just think in their head they'll catch it the next time, not really realizing that it's never going to be found because it's in another part of the library. So I like to point out specifically these, but also like Matilda's in the fantasy section, and different locations of popular books that they might not really be aware of where they are located. But Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, any kind of compilation of scary stories, short stories are great. Anthony Horowitz has Horowitz Horror. John Cheska has a variety of genres. Because again, don't forget to check in with your students. Not every struggling reader is going to enjoy a scary story, but they might need something that is an anthology of shorter stories. David Lubar's Red Hot Pepper Weenie series is another great one. There's a lot of really good short story compilations that can get their attention, but definitely pointing out where Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is located is a great reminder for the students.